What's going on, you guys? You guys. Okay, let's go live on Instagram. You guys, my voice is tripping. Tripping on me. So, hold on, let me go live on Instagram, you guys, because I'm going to tell you guys what we're talking about. And I'm going to tell you how you can play. Hey, Short Hair Bootcamp, what's going on, you guys? So, this live stream, good morning, Sharonda. Welcome to the club. I saw that you joined. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody who's been playing in our secret meetings, who have been getting great value. The point of the secret meetings, if you don't know what I'm referencing, I've been giving these meetings out and just teaching, answering questions, looking at what you guys are struggling with, just really understanding where you are, where you want to go. And I'm speaking specifically for those who are, your ultimate goal is to hit the 10K a month mark consistently. If you are a beauty professional, eyelashes, hair, makeup, anything in the beauty industry, there's no way $10,000 a month should not be your standard. Okay. And so there's a lot of things that we just got to step up, right? And so you can't do it all in one freaking webinar. It's impossible, you guys. Also, you can't do it all overnight. But what you can do is focus on the most important thing. And what I see is everybody trying to do, the amount of people that ask me, I'm just trying to get my brand together. That never crossed my mind. I was making well over $10,000 and still was not trying to get my brand together. That is what people are telling you need to do, because people are selling things, as am I selling things. But here's the deal. You don't have to be the most popular person. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be all of these things that everybody think they have to be. What I focused on, what's a good skill? Let me perfect one good skill. Okay? Let me perfect one good skill, and then let me go get as many people as possible. Let me get in front of as many people as possible and ask them to do business with me. Okay? And it's that simple. Once they get in my chair, there's several things you need to do. Rebook them, upsell, all of these simple things that you can manage that will literally get you to the $10,000 mark without being popular online. Especially when my beauty professionals, people are trying to be popular to the wrong people. I could give 2 cuss words, which hairdressers think I'm great. You don't pay my bills, right? If I'm behind the chair, I'm looking for those women that are professional, they have a corporate job, and they want to come in every week. They want to come in consistently. They want to do business with me consistently. They want to pay me by the month. They want to come into a nice, clean environment. They want to get in and out, and they want a professional that's going to make sure that they are at the top of their game as it relates to their beauty. Okay. Same thing with eyelashes. If I'm selling that product, I want to get in front of as many people as possible, showcasing how this product will enhance their life. Same thing with skincare. I want to get in front of as many people as possible. You guys are focusing on the wrong numbers. Everybody says there's no clients. Everybody says the market is bad. You guys, we're in the beauty industry. The beauty industry, even on a brokest day, somebody getting their hair, nails, makeup, skincare done, period. It's just the way that it goes, because everybody is still going to have to live in this world, and you can't be looking crazy. There are customers everywhere. Okay. And so you can't have a negative mentality about the industry, as well as you have to have a good skill, and you only need one. Like you don't need to be good at everything right away. Pick one thing that you're good at, let everybody know, and don't be afraid to ask for the sale, ask for the business. You go into business to be profitable. I don't go into business to be a celebrity. Like although you can become popular, you can become so good at your skill set that people come. Like I get that, I experienced that, but that wasn't the case to get to 10K a month. Okay. And so I'm looking for those who want to get to $10,000 a month and who are interested in these meetings that I'm having, so I can give you information that even if you don't purchase my other product, it's okay. When you walk away from that meeting, you will have clarity, because the average person doesn't have business acumen, but you don't need to just be yourself. You need basic business knowledge, one perfect skill, one goal. Okay. And then there's just a sales and marketing strategy. You go to beauty school, you pay $20,000, and guess what? They don't teach you how to ask for money. They don't teach you how to manage money. They don't teach you how to grow your money. They don't teach you how to really break down what selling is, right? Selling has several layers to it. They don't break that down for you. They just say, you got your license, go be great. You get outside and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to bother anyone. Oh my God, where do I start? Oh my God, what's my brand? Oh my God, I still can't do hair. That's a whole other subject, because you know how many people graduate beauty school, still don't know how to do their skill and their craft. So you got to understand that if it is to be, it's up to you, and it's your job to figure out what you need next. Most people are focusing on the wrong thing. Okay. And most people are so obsessed with the internet. So here's what it looks like when you are trying to become better. Most people also don't have their goal for the day right in front of them. This is my daily goal. Like, it's right here. It's so simple. It's on a freaking sticky note, and it's on the back of my door. It's so simple. When somebody say, hey, you want to come and eat drinks? Is my goal met? That's all I'm worried about right now. And worry is not that kind of worry. Like, worry, that's all I'm focused on. Most people are focused on the wrong thing. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the deal. Here's what your week looks like. Each row is a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each week represents a month. And at the end of the week, you should have hit something profitable. Here's what actually happens. You wake up, you're excited. Oh my God, I love my business. And here I'm going to go. I'm going to work on this thing because they say I should take branding. So this A represents me spending all this time and all this valuable time watching something about branding. And then the next day you wake up, somebody say you need to do Facebook ads. And so then you spend all your time on B, which represents Facebook ads. Hi, sissy. This is my sissy, Michelle Priest. Mwah. So then the next day you may say, okay, I really like this Facebook ads thing because that's going to make me rich. Right? And so then you're like, oh yeah, I need to do the branding thing. So I'm back to A. And then at the end of the week, somebody says, oh, you need to do something and it's called C. So now you're doing all of this. At the end of the week, what have you actually accomplished? You ain't accomplished nothing. Now, one of these things that you focus on and bring that skill set to the end of the week as a done mastered skill. The average business owner needs to focus on selling and marketing. Simple. When you get started, you need to validate a skill. So this week you've accomplished nada. Okay, let's get back to the next week. If you showed up to this week and you said, my only goal is to ask 500 people to do business with me, and that's all you did every day, I guarantee you at the end of the week, you will have made dough. Because every day, all you're doing is working on day 1, day 3, day 4, day 5. Boom. Now, at the end of the week, you have data, you have information. Because if I work on A today, will I be better at A tomorrow? Yes or no? Will I be better at A the next day? Yes or no? With taking the right information, paying attention to what I'm doing, taking notes, listening to the customers. Like, will I not be better by the end of the week? And will not those asks turn into money? Yes or no? Will I not have become a better marketer because I'm putting myself in front of people? Now I can look at what I'm saying, what I need to say, what I don't need to say. I'm looking at my feelings and I'm like, oh, is it just me being scaredy cat and, all in my head about who I think I'm not? And so that's what's messing up my business. Oh, I can focus and see, like, am I actually doing the thing right? Right? But that level of focus is what people don't want to do. You're doing the wrong thing at the wrong phase of your business. So when you first get started in your business, you guys, you want to actually figure out what's the one thing that I'm really good at. And you don't need to do everything. I know this goes against what everybody says, but I'm going to just tell you, because I am the anomaly. I'm blessed. I can do any and everybody's hair that looks in my face, period. When you walk away from me, I can dress you, do your hair and makeup, boo. You will be a whole new life, boom, boom. Guess what? When it comes to your business and you want to accelerate exponentially, here's what I know to be true. I did everything. In the morning, I was doing weaves. In the afternoon, I was doing short hair. At night, I was doing long hair, relaxed hair, natural hair. Here's what I know for sure. I picked the one thing that I really, really, really enjoyed and I really perfected. And I went all in on it. And guess what? I made 6 figures in half the time. And I went, oh, that just makes sense. People know me for this. Give yourself 3 to 6 months and your world will be different. But the level of focus has to be so intense. And the way that you need to know how to break down a skill set. How do you get good? You break down the skill set. If you look at this board right here, let me show you how much you can break down a skill set. Hold on. Let me show y'all what you ain't doing for your business. This, you see this? This is one skill set. This is short hair. If you want to be a short hair specialist, short hair boot camp, y'all about to get y'all whole life. Because this is what I did before I ever had some online any freaking thing. I broke down my skill set in such a way. This is one thing. Can you imagine this much work that needs to be done for one thing? Let alone you trying to do everything, because everything you do has this much work behind it. Your marketing has this much work behind it. Your sales has this much work behind it. Your skill set and each layer of the skill set. So your everything has, and this ain't even everything. Get your life. Have you been this detailed? I don't know. I don't think so. From the looks of the messages that I got, I don't think so. Like, people are grossly underestimating the basics and mastering them. And so what I'm committed to doing this year, and what I'm doing, whether you join me or not, is I'm taking people to 10K a month. And I'm going to show them how to take that one perfect skill and master it, how to break down their skill set so that the customer is just like, what an experience. The customer is excited. What an experience. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This person is professional. Do you know how many people will come back to you because you are freaking professional? You are nice. You are on time before time. You are thoughtful. You are literally treating them like a human being. You know how many lazy hairdressers go to work? You want to be paid, but you look like last night's trash. You literally are not present to the customer because you're worried about what you don't have and who you ain't and why you're not popular. You can tell me everything about everyone else on the internet, but you can't tell me what your numbers are for the week. You can't tell me what your marketing plan is for the week. You can't tell me what the process is per step, per service. Does that even make sense to you? Like, for real, you guys, this is the stuff that we got to work on. And I'm not like, I want you to know that this is what you have. Thank you, Dimply Bean. Thank you. This is what you have to be obsessed with. And I figured that out right away, you know? And guess what? While I sucked, while I was figuring it out when I wasn't good, you know what I did? I was nice to people and I let them know what I was studying, and I was asking them what can make it better. And so I end up building a business based with, like, I literally had clients that I had fun with because they were like, man, this person loves their craft. I'm going to stick it out with them. So some of you guys are so worried that you suck. You keep manifesting sucky stuff. But in the meantime, your customers are like, I don't got time. Because they're paying their money. This is money that they made. They have to work to earn. And you think they're just supposed to give it to you because you went and got your license? Child, no. So here's the deal, because I really should be watching my voice, darlings. Here's the deal. I'm about to do a class, and I dare you to jump in. Okay? And I'm going to keep doing these classes. And you better get in while it's hot, because everything I'm doing right now is going to double. And it's going to triple. And there are deadlines, and I ain't playing games. I'm not looking for lazy people. I'm not looking for people with excuses. I'm not looking for people who just want to blame it on everything but themselves. You want to come to this meeting. The link is in the description. The link is at lakeishamichelle.com. Instagram, you'll see secret meetings in the bio. We literally start in 15 minutes. And I have multiple meetings during the day. So come on, get on the link so that you know when to log in. But guess what? There's time limits on everything, because guess what? Time puts fire under your eyes. Okay. That's what it does. Is it try that a male hairdresser make women hair grow? Is it try? Is it try? Oh, you trying to say, is it true? Like, there's no, hair growing has nothing to do with gender. So it's just, if you have a person who understands hair and how it works. That's it. Good morning, Sharonda. Good morning, Cujo. Thank you. JC, Freshly Rooted, what's going on? Good morning, I am Nicole Brielle. Good morning, Dimply Bean. Everybody on Short Hair Bootcamp page. How many of you guys are ready for the call? It's at 9 today. And y'all, people are filling in and filling up. Hundreds of people have registered. But that don't mean hundreds of people are ready. You know, I really want to go down each email and say, what you joined for? And I probably will do that this week, actually, and be like, what is it that you actually want? Do you want to keep learning or you want to jump into the work? Like, that's what I really might do. Let's just cut to the chase, people. What do you actually want? Do you think it's actually possible? Recommend moisturizing shampoo. My favorite moisturizing is Influence. Influence. I also love Care. Care is moisturizing. I mean, it's a classic. It works. I love it. Avalon, that one in the purple, they have a nice moisture one. I actually love all three of those, pretty much the same. Good morning, my beautiful niece. Hi, baby. I love you. Since I closed my shop, I work at a white barbershop. Should I work somewhere? I could work anywhere in the world. I was in another country. I will slang her left and right, period. Like, I never think that it's, never put yourself in a box. Michael Jackson looked at his sister and he told her, because she said, Michael, I want to be like you. He looked at her, literally, he was so sincere. And he said, why would you limit yourself? Now here Michael Jackson is, Michael freaking Jackson. He's like the guy. He's at the top of his game and everybody in the world is obsessed with him. All of the artists are like in awe of him. And he looks at his sister and says, why would you limit yourself? Trying to be like me is limiting yourself. That's a whole nother, like, oh my, OMG. I was just like blown away at that interview. I love watching how great people think, you guys. Good morning, Instructor David. So my moral of that is that I don't sign up for, like when I moved to California and everyone said that California was so expensive and oh my God. And I said, no, I'm not believing that. Okay, because if it's expensive, that means there's money to be made that will cover those expenses. So I'm not going to go in there with the mentality of I've got to struggle and no, I went in there with the mentality of I will be across the street from the beach and somebody's luxurious high rise. And that's exactly what happened, period. Professionalism is one of the keys for me to come back. Boom. Customers that are watching that don't do hair, speak up and let people know. I need to start interviewing you guys because you guys be sending me messages like, Keisha, please tell these folks this, tell these folks that. So many customers follow me. He doesn't like me to cater to curling iron styles. Well, you got to go somewhere else. That makes sense because it goes against what you want to focus on. So you guys, we're going to talk about all of this. Vision is everything. And if you don't have a vision for who you serve, where you're going, what is the profit that you want to extract from your business, and how will you deliver such excellent customer service that you build a loyal following? If that's what you desire and you're a beauty professional, then you want to register. So let me show you the link. There's the link for the registration for those of you who, if you've already registered, do not register again. You're already there. That's a great mentality. It sure is. I wanted to learn my new short and sassy look. Now, I have a class that's just about short hair boot camp. If you guys want to go to shorthairbootcamp.com, it's just about short hair. Hair is hair, not about race. No. And the thing is, it's not about race. But the reality is like you do serve who you serve. Like some people like me can do any kind of hair, period. And it's not about race. And then you have some people who have never been around a lot of different races. So they just go, so it's like understanding how people think so that we don't have to go down that black hole of what it is and what it ain't. Hair is hair. You need to understand it as a structure, right? And you need to understand how products relate to hair. When you do that, you can do anything and go anywhere in the world and be completely fine. So I totally agree with you. Oh yeah, I went to a hairdresser whose prices weren't consistent for the same hairdo. Her skill didn't match the quality. Skills don't match the quality. And so many hairdressers, that is an issue where your skill set doesn't match the quality. And sometimes your skill, like your service don't match your prices, like, right? And so you have to look at all of those things. Look at all these comments. That's how I feel a lot of the time. They don't teach you. Right, back to the basics. Yep. Basics and fundamentals are everything. People just overlook it because it's not sexy. Understand the need for textures and master what each client needs. There is money to be made to cover. And the thing is that also in the beauty industry, there's just communication barriers. People, you cannot, I feel like, and you can't tell me a lot of stuff just because I have this weird experience where I got taken around the whole United States. I was the only Black person. I grew up, I have so many sides of cultures and experiences, and there are cultural barriers in the beauty industry. And so while hair is hair, while these rules are the rules, there's like cultural issues that's blocking people's learning abilities. Also, learning abilities are different, vastly different. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot. So people could get the chips off the shoulders and just understand, what is it that I actually want? If everybody could just chill with all the stuff that has nothing to do with getting your monthly goal and just go, wait, what do I actually want? And who can teach it to me? Right? That's really the moral of the story, because who cares about the rest? What the lessons coming up in the class? Which class? There's several classes. But one thing I can say from traveling and going to hundreds of beauty schools and salons, while everything is the same, it is not the same from a background perspective. And that's the disconnected communication. And so people struggle. Also, beauty schools do a shitty job of setting people up for business. The class in 15 minutes, if you are not in the CEO stylist, it is about making your business hit $10,000 a month and what it takes. So if you want to join that class, you know that $10,000 a month is your goal. You're not a member of the CEO stylist or the 10K club, then you want to come to this meeting. Okay? Very simple. Very, very simple. Let me make sure I have any other questions. And there's so many people that do amazing hair and they're still broke. I know so many hairdressers who can outdo hairdressers that I know get paid $1 million to be spokespeople, right? They can outdo them. But guess what? They broke. That makes no sense. So it's not just one thing or the other. You could be great. There's always somebody that's greater than somebody that's popular, and they broke. So let's be clear on how this game works in general, right? There's money to be made to cover those expenses. I love it. I'm moving to London next week, and that's all I hear. Y'all don't listen to people who talk about money problems. I don't listen to them, because you'll just be stuck. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's why you experience in life like that. I don't care. I didn't have no money. I still moved to California knowing that I was going to be living exactly how I wanted to live. Period. No one can tell me nothing about nothing. And the reason that, like, no, I don't live like that. Good morning, wonderful lady. I'm old school stylist, been in the industry for 40 years. Short hair is what I love. I sold my business in 2008, but need renewed info. Help. Join me on the webinar. Congratulations on selling your business. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. I am done for now. We're about to go live in the private group. So the link is YouTube. The link is in the description. Even if you're watching this replay, you can get the link below and just register, so that every time there's a new time for these secret meetings, it goes out to everybody who registered. If you enter your email wrong, that would be reason why you wouldn't get it. I saw a lot of emails that are entered wrong. Instead of putting Yahoo, they put YSHOO, right? It's just simple misspellings. So you don't need to register. If you've already registered and you're getting the notifications, you don't need to register again. All right. So that's it. If you know you want to talk about. Awesome, Jimmy. Jackie says, if you're getting back in the industry and have no clients, would you go to a commission or booth rental salon? Me personally, none of those things. I got out of beauty school and I went and got a studio. See, the thing that people miss, I didn't even have the money for the studio. The guy saw my hunger. I didn't even have my license. And the guy gave me a place to work, because I was not going to go to sleep until the city understood what was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go talk to as many people as possible. And I did. And so I went into a studio because I just said, I'm just a figure it out type person. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with commission. Okay. But just know that even when you go work commission, you have to do the same amount of work. You cannot go to a commission salon and just expect for them to just fill your seats. Even though they say they will, the number one thing commission stylists send me is the fact that they still broke. So even if you're working commission, it's a numbers game. And if you want to hit to a certain amount of numbers, it's simple. It's so simple. It's literally watch the right numbers, whether it's commission or whether you are working for yourself. Numbers run everything. Everybody's watching likes and social media, and that's just pointless. I don't get paid, you know what I'm saying? Well, I do get a check from YouTube, but I don't get paid to be on here right now, right? The numbers that I watch are the ones that pay me. And that's what you have to focus on this week, even if you don't register for the webinar. How many people have you talked to this week? It's very simple. I got out of beauty school and made $800 because I don't play. I looked at what can make this person come now, right? So I did a deal. I was doing 2 for 1. I don't recommend that, but actually, if it works for you, yeah, it don't matter. Who cares? 2 for 1 I did. I went to Walmart. I just looked for the people. And I said, I got dressed up and I went out and I was hungry and I was excited. Some of you guys are literally trying to ask people to do business with you and you have this depressing energy. It's like a cloud is walking over you. You sound like Eeyore and you think someone wants to come sit in your chair. Not at all, darling. Not at all. Not interested. Could care less. I have several people who are just joining the industry. I have beauty school students who are in these meetings. And I also have people who've been in the industry for 20, 30 years. Because at the end of the day, the amount of years are amazing and you've seen a lot, but times are changing very, very fast. And so what's happening is, you know what I'm saying? The information is there's actually some standard information that's exactly the same, but people are scared of not being tech savvy. It's just a lot, right? So we're going to talk about all this in the meeting. Meet me over there. I just wanted to come live and tell you guys, if you haven't registered for the meeting, the link Facebook is right there. Instagram, the link, secret meeting link is in the bio. YouTube, I just posted the link in the comments and it's in the description box. Okay. So I'm going to go now. I love you all for watching. Of course, I'll be live all day. You'll catch me on Good Tea, which will be later this morning. And life is great. Imagine, just talk to as many people as possible. Seriously, it's all the same game. Whether I'm commissioned, if I went to go work commission, I would look at the commission plan and see, how do I make mine? What do I get paid? Okay, now that I know what I actually get from each service, now I can make my 10K plan. And if this place can't give me 10K, let me get it to whatever it can get max. And then from there, I'm gonna go do me 10K. Like, right? It's very simple. Have a wonderful week. You too, Faith. I love your name. So yeah, we're about to do the live webinar right now, and then I'll be back. So y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna see me forever, period. If I ain't live streaming, I'm dead. Okay, y'all, I ain't on the earth no more. Period. Okay, so we're done. Let me log off here. Click the link if you want to register. Thank you for watching and commenting and interacting. I never take it for granted. I will see you guys for Good Tea later in a minute after I do this class. And that's it.